வாங்க. என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னு நீங்க பாத்துக்கோங்க. கோமதி பாபா கேண்டல்.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Pa.
Soumya, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. I extend a warm and a heartfelt welcome to all participants of the second National Faculty Development Program on Empowering Academic Transformation through Data Science. I would like to invite Mr. Ilayaraja, Admin, SK Research Group of Companies, to deliver welcome address. Welcome, Ilayaraja.
Welcome, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. It is my privilege to welcome you all to the second National Faculty Development Program on Empowering Academic Transformation through Data Science. This session, organized by the Department of Computer Science, Madurai Gandhi NMR Subbaraman College for Women, promises to be both insightful and inspiring. We are delighted to have Dr. B. Sowmiya, Assistant Professor of Computer Science from S.I.V.E.T College, affiliated to Madras University, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, as our esteemed resource person. Her expertise will provide valuable perspectives on the role of data science in academic transformation. Let us make the most of this opportunity to learn and grow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ilayaraja. Next, I welcome a special welcome to our resource person, Dr. Sowmiya, Assistant Professor of Computer Science from S.I.V.E.T College, Madras University, Chennai. Dr. Sowmiya expertise and dedication to the field of computer science make her ideal guide for these sessions. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Let me share the presentation now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, is my slide visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Sure. Yes. Good evening. Good evening, everyone present here. This is second faculty development program on empowering academic transformation through data science, organized by Department of Computer Science, Madurai Gandhi NMR Subbaraman College for Women in association with SK Group Research Group of Companies. And today's topic to explore is the future of learning, data science in action. It's presented by Dr. B. Sowmiya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, S.I.V.E.T College, Chennai. So, for the next 1 hour, these are going to be our discussion items. Introduction, data science in academia, the applications of data science in academia, the popular tools and technologies for data science in academia, challenges and ethical considerations, case studies, a few, and the future directions. And the session ends with interactive Q&A. Let's begin with the very first slide. Data science, it's a buzz term, and we all know what is data science. It is one of the most talked about term in every industry, including education. And moreover, it's a interdisciplinary field. It uses mathematics, statistics, and domain knowledge. It uses scientific approach to extract knowledge and insights from the structured as well as unstructured data. We all know what is structured data and unstructured data. Structured data is nothing but data is in some formatted like a table or in the form of rows and columns. If data is in that form, it is structured data. Unstructured data means text or email, messages. These come under unstructured data. So data science uses statistics, machine learning, and big data technologies. It usually extracts meaningful insights from a large set of data for presenting improvements in every area, not only in academics, in education, healthcare, and in every industry. We are knowingly or unknowingly we are utilizing the data science. So, today's topic is concerned with academia. So these 3 points: empowering institutions to make informed decisions, data driven decisions to make, that is every institution nowadays using a lot of data. So the data cannot be analyzed by a human, so it is getting automated and the informed decisions are taken. Number 2, for the sake of students, personalized learning experiences are needed. Not every student is equal, so for each and every student we need to track specially as per the needs. So specialized care is taken, that is personalized learning experience should be provided. And third one is the research area. So research area needs more and more advanced analytics. So data science is used by institutions for the sake of students and for the research. Empowering institutions with data driven decisions. It means the student's performance is thoroughly analyzed. His data is collected, examined. What data, like his demographics, age, gender, and his performances, academic achievements, and everything is taken, it's collected, and they are pre-processed, and they are again the data is getting filtered, and the pattern is identified, and the area of improvement is finally found. The main thing is the student data cannot be analyzed by each and every teacher. So the data is getting automatically, the data is trends are analyzed. Number 2, some areas need improvements, like the declining of the enrollment or the student attrition ratios are there, so these should be avoided. So the predictive models will analyze the students' capabilities and why he is getting retention, and these are analyzed, and the performance is improved as well as the attrition is removed. Second one, providing personalized learning experiences. Personalized learning experiences, how it is achieved means individual performance is assessed. The each and every student's strength, weakness is evaluated, and The content is delivered as per the student's strength and weakness. Second, customized resources and study plans are provided. Say, for example, if a class is having 50 or 60 strength, um, the ratios of the performances may vary. 80% of the students may be above average and 20% may be below average. So for these two set of clusters of people, separate study plans and customized resources are given. Next, research is the most thrust area. Large data sets are used nowadays, and these large data sets are processed using advanced algorithms to uncover the patterns and insights. And nowadays, Google platform, like a cloud platform like Google Cloud, GitHub, and Jupyter Notebooks, and more visualization tools are utilized. So the data can be shared across the platforms. So that is one of the main thing in the research. So the research uses large data sets, and the large data sets are shared across the cloud platforms, and they are getting utilized. So considering these points, empowering institutions. Second one, providing the personalized experiences to the students. And third one, the enhancing the research capabilities. So with these considerations, our next slide we move on. And next, optimizing the resource allocation. Optimizing resource allocation is meant for students as well as the staff. For students, data analysis will reveal the subjects or departments which require additional support, and targeted allocation is enabled to improve the student outcomes. For staff, the workload is analyzed and the imbalances are satisfied, and the task assignments and everything is optimized, and effectively the staff personnel are utilized at appropriate times. Not only for students, for staff also, the data science is taking a good part. Next, enhancing student performance and retention. Data analysis can reveal the subjects or the departments which require additional support. So, for example, the ratio 50 is to 1 or 20 is to 1, whatever is essential is provided on time. So, the retention, the student performance and the retention rate is highly reduced. Performance improvement and the retention or attrition rate reduction is mainly concerned. This we have discussed. Optimizing the staff task assignments through workload analysis. This is the main workload data analysis is the main task, and the institutions will identify the imbalances, and it will optimize the task assignments and to ensure the personnel ensuring the personnel are effectively utilized at appropriate times. So this is a summary of applications of data science. Number one, predicting the student outcomes. Second one is enhancing the curriculum development. Third, personalizing the learning experiences. Fourth one, optimizing the resource allocation. Next, supporting the research initiative and student performance and retention. The challenges are also included here. What are the challenges that we will discuss in the later on slides? So some popular tools and technologies for data science in academia. First, the problem is analyzed and the problem is solved using data science. For solving using data science, we use these set of popular tools. Not only these, more and more tools are available. So these tools are the most popular things. Python and R. These two are the programming languages. Apache Spark, Tabla, Power BI, and IBM SPSS. Not only for the science, technology, education, and management, and in what we call as STEM field. In STEM field, all these tools and techniques are used. And Python is used for data analysis, machine learning, and statistical computing. Data analysis means large set of data is there. The data is getting analyzed, and machine learning. Machine learning is a field of artificial intelligence and as well as data science. Whatever the data is given, the machine will learn and it will predict the particular thing. It will predict or it may classify, depends upon the problem. And statistical computing, computing, it is nothing but the comparison or the finding the variations, covariation, statistical analysis, finding the mean, median, mode, everything. It's more concerned with mathematics. So Python does all these things: analysis, machine learning programs, and statistical computing. Coming to R, it produces high quality plots and charts. The complex data is presented well. If we look at an Excel sheet having n number of rows and columns, we don't come to a conclusion since we don't have the power to predict the numbers. So if we use programming languages such as Python or R, it will provide high quality plots and charts from which we come to a conclusion. Data in any form is, if it is converted into plots and charts, we come to a conclusion. And Spark, Apache Spark, it's open source data processing and analytics engine. It can handle large amount of data, such as big data. For big data research projects, vast data set is utilized, millions and trillions of data. Say, for example, more and more, Facebook utilizes trillions of data. So for such a big category of data, big bulk data, Apache Spark can be utilized. And multiple languages like Java, Python, Scala, and R can be supported, can be included using Apache Spark. And for various academic and non-academic applications, Spark can be utilized. Tabla is moreover is a visualization tool. Interactive and shareable dashboard is created, and it helps the students and researchers to present their findings in an accessible and visually appealing manner. It provides a user-friendly interface, and various data sources can be connected together with the Tabla. And without much programming knowledge, the Tabla can be used by any students, even a common student, and that is a non-computer science student, can easily use the Tabla. Power BI is the most powerful and most widely used tool by Microsoft, and it's the highlight of Power BI is the interactive visualizations and business intelligence capabilities. For students, the real-world datasets can be added to it, and reports and dashboards can be created. And it's a tool which is getting used by more institutions. Nowadays, Power BI is utilized by more and more institutions. In the management side, Power BI is effectively used for the past decade. And similarly, SPSS is nothing but a statistical package, software package. It handles bulk complex data. Similar to Excel, it handles it. We can compare SPSS with advanced Excel, and it has statistical analysis capabilities like descriptive statistics or bivariate statistics, and use the predictive analytics. One of the best example of bivariate statistics is hour studied and exam score. So these two are related or not? Number of hours a student studied or prepared for exam and the exam score. Are these two related? Can I get any answers? Saranya ma'am, is anyone there? Am I audible? Saranya ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I get a single answer? Is there any relation between the hours studied by a student and the exam score? Say, for example, I'm studying for 7 hours and my score is 80%. So So is there any relation between the hours studied and the exam score? I may get a single answer, yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Yes. So this is an example for bivariate statistics, and with SPSS, start from basic data science concepts to advanced research, like involving the real-time complex data analysis and visualizations. It provides a wider end of analytics services. So these six are the most popular tools and technologies. Those who want to enter into the field of data science should learn at least any two packages or any two programming languages, like Python or R, open database connectivity given by Apache Spark or Tabula or SPSS or Power BI. There can be two methods. One can write program. So if he is from a programming background, he can write programs, and if he comes from some other background, he can go with the IBM's SPSS or Power BI. Anyhow, we get the results. And challenges in academia. What are the challenges so far we have faced? This table is mainly meant for understanding what are the challenges and what is the older method and what is the solution given using data science and the technique and tools that is utilized. First, number one, student engagement and feedback. Student engagement and feedback. How do I get feedback from the students? Using surveys with the teacher evaluations. So this is a method that we are using right now. So if you utilize data science, sentimental analysis is done by AI powered software. LMS means learning management software. So without much effort, with sentimental analysis and with NLP chatbots, and they can collect the real feedback and how far the student is engaged. Number one. Second, career guidance and market analysis. For this, one-to-one counseling and alumni surveys are conducted. So how to solve this using data science means you can use the recommendation systems and career analytics. Software packages, relevant packages are there. The only thing is we have to provide the data. And once the data is provided, it will analyze and predict the results. So without much effort, the only thing is we need to collect the data in a proper way. And the next challenge is student performance prediction. We use the teachers used to give a standardized test to find the student performance. So what is the solution preferred using data sciences? Predictive analysis to identify at-risk students, and they can provide personalized learning. Say for example, some previous test marks can be loaded into the system, and the machine learning algorithms will work on it, and it will predict whether a student needs improvement or not. The machine learning algorithms and like decision trees or neural networks, they will help to find the prediction. And research data management. Research data management for the people who are pursuing PhD or MPhil or post PhD, and they will manually do the literature reviews and use spreadsheets or Excel sheets to store the data. So now AI can be utilized for writing the reviews, literature reviews, and for automated data processing or synthetic data generation. For those things, AI provides more and more research tools, but we should follow them, we should not copy them. The only thing is the research things we can generate research ideas, coding, everything using the AI tools, but we should not copy and paste. We should analyze, we should get the inputs, and we should reproduce it when it comes to research. And the next challenge is academic fraud and plagiarism. Plagiarism, so far the manual checking was done. Keyword-based plagiarism tools were utilized. Keyword-based plagiarism tools were utilized. And now with the NLP, means natural language program, anomaly detection, and blockchain can be used for verification. And these tools will provide the plagiarism, how much the content is plagiarized, and the fraud detection. Suppose if I provide some research content means, it will detect whether it is novel or it is copied from any other researchers. And next, resource allocation means it can be used for any institutions. In case of resource allocation, they have to manually put the timetable, schedules, and everything, as well as the student enrollment, or something like predictions, and for everything manual work is done. So if the data is getting collected means, it will make calculations, it will schedule, and it will predict. Time series analysis, operations research, and regression models. So these terms are related to AI, and these can be machine learning, and these can be utilized for resource allocation. Now, the ethical considerations. Ethical considerations include bias and fairness. For example, we used to grade using that is, every teacher put some grade for the students. There can be some unfair treatment, like if he's a male student, they may provide low marks, or if she's a female student, she may get high marks. So these favoring can lead to unfair treatment of students. For that sort of problem, AI can provide solution. The bias and fairness, it should be avoided, and it can be avoided with the help of AI. It is reduced. Privacy and data protection. The misuse of information, surveillance concerns, and data breaches. These are the risks, because AI collects a vast number of data, student data. So one solution to these risks is to implement strict data security policies and transparent data usage guidelines. These ethical considerations should be followed when an academic institution is using artificial intelligence, AI, or machine learning tool, or any AI based tool. Transparency and explainability. Many systems use the decisions alone. For example, if I predict a student can get high score in the next exam or not, or everything, it is decided by the algorithm. So that algorithm itself is maybe a black box. Don't know what the algorithm decides will be the output. So it is considered as a black box, and the student and teachers should know how AI recommendations are made. So that is, the algorithm should be analyzed. That is the transparency and explainability. One solution to this problem is developing an explainable AI. AI, we know it is artificial intelligence, and explainable AI means the next level for breaking the black boxes and provide clear user guidelines. And next, the accountability and responsibility. So who is responsible if AI makes an incorrect decision? So if prediction is wrong means, then who is responsible? For example, cheating in AI, cheating in online exams. So if anyone is doing malpractice means, then that AI should take responsibility. So the one solution to this problem is ensuring human oversight and establishing accountability policies. That is, even though AI is used, artificial intelligence is used in education, even in exam supervision, it should be in collaboration with the human responsibilities, that is human oversight. And the impact of teachers and pedagogy. AI should support teachers and it not replace them. AI should be a supporting tool for the teacher, and AI will never replace any teacher. So the risks are reduced critical thinking and creativity. Overuse of AI will definitely reduce the critical thinking power and creativity in students. So it should be used as an assistive tool rather than a primary decision maker. And student autonomy and psychological effects. Stress and anxiety may be increased. If AI is used as a monitoring tool, the stress and anxiety should be reduced. The risk of students becoming overly dependent on AI tutors. Balance AI tools with human interaction and flexible learning approaches. One thing is, AI can never replace, and AI is just a part, it is a supporting tool. Not AI provides 100% support. With the help of AI, the teaching and the pedagogy practices can be improved. So, but if the student is over reliant on AI, um, other set of problems will arise. So, how to design AI means with these ethical guidelines like fairness, accessibility, and social responsibilities, the AI should follow these things. And the collaboration between educators, AI developers, and policymakers is highly essential. Future and policy considerations. AI will continue to shape education. How can we ensure ethical implementation? Means government and institutions should develop regulations and best practices for use in AI. Regulatory policies must be framed by the government and the institution in order to use that AI in a safe manner. And who are the background scorers in data science? So far, we have seen data science will do this and that. To this extent, it will help. And what is the background behind this? Means fundamental algorithms, techniques like task like data prediction, classification, clustering, and the recommendations. So these tasks are done by the data science, and who will do all these? The algorithms. The algorithms will do all these things. And why are they important? These algorithms form the core foundation of machine learning and artificial intelligence. The set of algorithms are available, and these set of algorithms form the heart of the data science, any data science project. Let's see some kind of algorithms: regression algorithms, classification algorithms. Regression algorithms are utilized for continuous values, continuous inputs. For, say for example, I want to predict a house price in this location. So for this for these continuous values prediction, we can use the regression. And regression can be of many type: linear regression, logistic regression. And spam detection or disease diagnosis, for those things I can use the logistic regression. And one set is regression algorithms, another set is classification algorithms. And the classification algorithms are mainly utilized for prediction, sentimental analysis, credit card fraud detection, image classification. For those set of problems, classification algorithms are used. Two main categories: regression algorithms and the classification algorithms. And then deep learning and neural network. They are somewhat advanced than machine learning and neural networks. First category is machine learning, second category is neural network, and the third advanced category is deep learning. They work like the neurons that are found in our brain. Each and every neuron has some certain weight, and these neurons will analyze, and they learn something from the system, and it will take decisions. Each will have a weight, and from those weights, it will be analyzed, predicted. And recommendation systems. For example, product recommendations, movie recommendations. So whatever we look for will follow us. That is recommendations, and those recommendations are done by these recommendation algorithms, and they use collaborative filtering and so on. So next, natural language processing, time series analysis. Stock markets uses algorithms like ARIMA, and weather prediction uses exponential smoothing. So each depends upon the task the particular algorithm is chosen. So how AI is transforming education? In future, if any institution, if it utilizes AI, it will be of this sort. Each and every student is having a digital device as well as the notebooks, and screen with the presentation, and every presentation is available at the hands of every students as well as the teacher, and the projector is there, and this image is generated by AI. Just I gave the prompt. This image is created by artificial intelligence tool. It is nothing but chat GPT. Just with a single line of prompt, it can create a entire image. Okay, now go for some case studies, interesting case studies. Student retention means is to dropping off or dropout in the middle of the education. So how to improve the student retention rate through data analytics? We have 4 case studies. Crown's College, it uses predictive analytics. Crown's College used GenBazaar retention product. It is actually the name of the product to improve the student success rate, and it helped analyze the student struggles in early stage, and it allowed the college to provide better support, and the retention rate is reduced. Second one, University of Washington's Retention Analytics Dashboard, RAD. It is a product. It is used to spot the struggling students. Say, for example, the student activity, assignments, and grade, everything is inputted into the system, and it will analyze, and it will provide the educators to provide the support to the students and to prevent the dropouts. Third, Morehouse College's Data Analytics Initiative. So they provided data, student data, and they identified the factors behind the dropouts. And this system helped them to create a targeted support and strategies for student success. Fourth one is Advanced International University's data-driven retention strategies. They analyzed data from 500 students and conducted interviews to find the retention factors like grades, attendance, and engagement. And this research highlighted the need for the holistic, data-informed platform to support students. So, 4 case studies which are using predictive analytics for retention is discussed. Crown's College, University of Washington, Morehouse College, and Advanced International University. So not only these 4 institutions, many institutions are getting started have started using the AI tools for managing the retention. So in future, all the activities will be managed by the AI. Start from admission to grading, assessment. So these case studies demonstrate the significant impact of data science in improving the retention, and they have adapted predictive analytics, machine learning, and the institutions can proactively address student needs, thereby they can foster higher retention and graduation rates. And the future directions, interdisciplinary integration. That is not only computer science or not only physics, not only mathematics, the interdisciplinary integration is possible, and AI in machine learning can be used broadly in research. like starting from the hypothesis generation, AI can be utilized. Ethics and responsible AI, personalized and adaptive learning, and community-driven data science and public participation. So these are the future directions. Okay, let's go for some quick quiz. Come on, answer. What is the primary role of data science in personalized learning? Replacing traditional teaching methods, one size fits all, tailoring learning pathways to individual students, and automatic grading process. Can I get the answers?
Ma'am, creating one size fits all curriculum, ma'am.
Not
Okay, ma'am.
correct, ma'am. Creating one size fits all curriculums is the pedagogy, a teaching methodology that we are following right now. So,
Ma'am, answer C, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Answer C. Answer C is correct. Tailoring learning pathways to individual students. Yes, that is personalized learning. The term directly addresses this individual terminology. Right. The correct answer is C. Okay, ma'am. Next. Which are the following tools is commonly used in data science for education? Data science. Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Canva, or Python?
Python, ma'am.
B,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Commonly used tool for data used in data science means the word is meant for creating documents, letters like that. Canva for presentations, PowerPoint for presentations, and Python is used for data science, data analytics, data handling. Python is a uh, very good data handling tool. If I provide 10,000 numbers or 10,000 records, it will analyze and give the meaningful value for me. Say, for example, I need the highest top 10 numbers from the 10,000 numbers, means it will analyze in a second and provide answers. So if I need that at least 10 marks, means it will analyze and give me the results. So for data science, popular is the for data science, the prompt tool is Python. Next, what is the predictive analytics? What is the predictive analytics used for in education? I'll repeat the question. What is the predictive analytics used for in education? Automatic grading, identifying at-risk students, designing classroom layouts, eliminating teacher roles. Actually, some animations are, I think, are applied over this question. What is the predictive analytics? What is the predictive analytics used for in education? Automatic admin task. Second one, identifying at-risk students. Third one, classroom layout designing. Fourth one, eliminating teacher roles. So I will say the answer. It is B. Actually, it is answer. Identifying the at-risk students. Okay. Okay. Last question. Um, Data science can improve the student retention rates by providing actionable insights. True or false? Data science can improve student retention rates or not?
True, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, true. Data science can improve the student retention rates by providing actionable insights. Right. And the last question, big data in research is only applicable to STEM fields. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and management. Is it particular to these four fields, science, technology, engineering, and management, or is big data not applied to all other fields? True or false?
I think it's false, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, false. Yes, it can be applied to all fields. The correct answer to this question is big data can be applied wherever data is there. Wherever we found some data, we can apply the algorithms over the data and we can analyze. Okay, so before concluding, I want to run a program. So, is my slide visible? Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. You can see the program here. So this is Google Colab platform. It is highly useful for any researcher who have data and who have a problem and who is keen to work in a data science project. So here I'm importing. This is a Python program and I will explain and we shall run the program. So I'm importing first line import pandas means it is a package, machine learning package, Python package. I'm importing it and I'm importing random forest classifier. The algorithms are the background heroes we spoke so far. No, so this is one sort of algorithm, namely a random forest classifier. So next comes data. Here I have created some sample data with respect to Indian specific demographics, grades, attendance. These are the sample data given by myself. Engagement level. That is how far he is engaged in particular subject, and the state, gender, rural or urban, and the socio-economic status, high, medium, low, and the retention status 0 or 1. If it is 1 means he can be retained. If it is 0 means he is likely to drop out. So these are the set of data I have created. First thing, I have imported the necessary libraries. Second thing, I am creating data. Moreover, this is structured data, is in particular form label and then data, and it is called as a structured data. If I am giving paragraph and all means it is unstructured data. If I am giving in tabular format or in like your Excel sheet or in some table format or like this colon separated means, comma separated, colon separated means it is structured data. And I'm creating a data frame. With this data, I'm creating a data frame. And I'm converting the above datas into numbers. Say all those datas are converted to numbers since data science work only with the numbers at last. Only work with the numbers. And next, I'm classifying features and target x to y, like that. I'm making some classifications, and then the algorithm here is random forest classifier, and this is the model that utilizes the given data to train, and the model is fit with x and y features and targets. Okay, with this I'm say for example consider like x-axis and y-axis with the inputs grade, attendance, engagement, state, gender, socio-economic status, and rural or urban where he is from. So with this as input, I'm going to fix the target. So the model is fit. Fit means xy or the data is given here. I'm going to input into the random forest classifier algorithm, and I'm creating a system. I'm creating a simple function. I'm getting the inputs. like student grade, attendance, engagement, and from which state he is, and the state usually it is not a categorical data. I'm converting to categorical data, that is numbers, and gender and the area and everything is inputted, and system gets input from prompt is there, and we will provide the data, and the real time and during the run the real time data is provided. The inputs are converted to relevant formats, and a new data frame is returned for prediction. So this is the predict retention method function, and if the prediction value is 1, it can be retained. If the prediction value is not 1, it is basically 0, and he is more likely to be dropped out. And the outputs are there, and in the main function I'm getting the inputs and calling the methods. Whatever I have written, I'm calling the methods. Okay, let's run this. So when I run the code, enter the following details for the student grade. I'm giving 75. Attendance percentage, I'm giving 70. Student engagement level means how he is engaged in class or subjects, 70. And choose the student state from the list, 3, Tamil Nadu. Gender, male or female, we should type. Okay, urban or rural, urban, anything I can give. Socioeconomic status, low, medium, high, I'm providing low. Whatever the choice is up to us. Yes, the student predicted to be retained. The student is predicted to be retained. So far we have seen how to assess whether the student will retain throughout the academic discipline or not. So with these inputs, grade, attendance, engagement, and the state, and what we call it as a demographic characters, demographic values. So these demographic values should be trained, and based on these, I can predict whether he will retain throughout the academic discipline or not. Any doubts with this? So my presentation is over, and thank you. Now the queries are welcome. Any doubts regarding this, you can ask me.
Thank you, ma'am. J faculty, any queries, kindly ask Sowmiya, ma'am. Any queries?
Whatever your queries, just you can ask me.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Shall we move to the vote of thanks, ma'am?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. I would like to invite Miss Soundarya to deliver vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I am Soundarya from Laila Publication and Press. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Dr. B. Sowmiya, Assistant Professor of Computer Science, S.I.V.E.T. College, Madras University, Chennai. Your insightful session has provided us with valuable knowledge and inspiration. I also thank the management and the Department of Computer Science, Madurai Gandhi NMR Subramanian College for Women, for organizing the impactful programming. A special thanks to all the participants for your active engagement and enthusiasm. Let us carry forward the learning from this session and apply them to empower academic transformations. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, team.
Thank you, ma'am. Faculties, tomorrow session 6 o'clock. Kindly join the tomorrow session.